How's everybody doing? It's Halloween time, and I absolutely love Halloween. It brings me back to my childhood memories of trick-or-treating, haunted houses, costume parties, and of course, scary movies. I absolutely love scary movies, and especially horror movies in general, but what better time to watch scary movies than around Halloween? So in this video, I'm going to be talking about what movies scared me the most, and I want to know what movie scared you the most. Leave me a comment or a video response down below. Now the runner-up for the movie that scared me the most was The Exorcist, and I expect this movie is going to be on a lot of people's list for good reason. I saw this movie for the first time as a little kid, and it totally freaked me out. I had nightmares for a long time after that. That spider walk scene, totally creepy. That's so unnatural. Who does that? Definitely a classic movie. Now the number one movie that scared me the most isn't your typical kind of horror movie that you're expecting. It's Fire in the Sky. It's an alien abduction movie. It freaked me out. The movie stars D.B. Sweeney, Robert Patrick, Craig Sheffer, James Garner, Peter Berg. Great cast. It's a very creepy movie, very atmospheric, and I'll never forget it. I watched it for the first time when I was 14, and I couldn't watch it again up until just last year. It was the first time I watched it since I was 14. It had that much of an impact on me. I will say though, watching it now, it's not nearly as scary as it was when I was younger. The scene where he's abducted and he's on the ship and he's climbing through and then he gets dragged and then he's on the operating table, oh my gosh, totally creepy. And then you see the aliens, oh, they totally creep me the heck out. So Fire in the Sky is the number one movie that scared me the most. Now let's hear from some of my friends and see what movie scared them the most.
I would have to say 2007 film Mr. Brooks. Why? Because it is a psychological thriller about a man who is sometimes controlled by his murder and mayhem loving alter ego, which is really portrayed in a realistic manner, and I'd have to say it will give you goosebumps and probably keep you up and thinking for the next couple nights.
The movie that terrified me the most is Jaws. Still haven't seen the whole thing. Don't ever plan on it. The part where the guy got his arm bit off was enough for me. I'm terrified of sharks, so Jaws is the movie that terrifies me the most.
The horror film that scared me the most is Pet Sematary, specifically the Zelda scene. It terrified me as a kid. It felt like it came out of nowhere, and it's the only film to ever give me a nightmare.
The movie that scares me the most is The Shining from 1980. Stanley Kubrick's classic, one of the scariest movies of all time, and my favorite horror movie.
Hey guys, Multi-Doll here. Now, believe it or not, the movie that scares me the most is Ju-on, White Ghost, Black Ghost. I don't know what it is about these Asian ghost films, but they absolutely terrify me. To the point, though, I will actually water at the eyes when I watch them. I can watch anything extreme, but for some reason, these pasty white ghosts just completely freak me the fuck out.
Hey guys, Willie Mark 1 here. I would say the movie that scared me the most as a child would be originally Jaws, but I think that pretty much scared everybody. So the movie I would say second place would be The House by the Cemetery. Lucio Fulci. My father rented this when I was a kid, and it literally scared the living shit out of me. The scene where the little boy gets trapped in the basement, you see Dr. Freudstein's eyes open, and that was it, man. Just fucking gone.
The movies that scared me the most when I was a kid, I have three of them. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Phantasm, and The Exorcist. When I was a kid, these scared the living hell out of me. Deuces.
Scariest movie I ever seen was The Woman in Black. It was just very creepy, and things just came out at you that you didn't expect at different times in the movie. So that was mine. Honey, what was your scariest movie you ever seen?
Well, that was that VHS tape I found under your idiot sister's bed with her and her husband.
No, that doesn't
Things
count.
are moving that just
That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Oh, Ju-on. Original Ju-on. Really innovative scares. Seen it going on 30 times and I still get goosebumps every time I see it.
The movie that scared me the most was The Exorcist because I didn't know what to expect when I went to see it at the theaters when it was re-released. I watched it, it scared the crap out of me. All I know is that after the movie ended, I just went straight to the bathroom.
The film that scared me the most when I was a kid was the Amityville Horror. The sheer look of that house and the little tune that starts off, and then the priest gets trapped in that room and he hears that scary, screechy voice going, "Get out!" It just scared the hell out of me. Just the sight of that thing just scares me right now. I mean, Jesus!
What's up, everybody? Robin from Karate Popcorn. And the one movie that just scared the blazes out of me as a child and still kind of spooks me a little bit when I watch it today. 2 words. Oompa Loompas.
Hey you, the movie that scared me the most was Candyman. Maybe I was too young at the time, but I'm pretty sure it's just the thought of something coming through your mirror when you're vulnerable in the washroom that had me peeking around shower curtains for at least a year before I could man up and watch it again.
Hello everybody, Caldwell 3 here. What scared me most was Dawn of the Dead, 1978, the original. When I was a kid, I used to have recurring nightmares about this movie. Climbing out a window and having zombies bite on my leg was the dream pretty much, and it used to scare the bejesus out of me.
Well, I think the film that scared me the most had to have been Night of the Living Dead. When I first saw it, I felt like, oh my gosh, what if this could actually happen? I mean, what if I was still alive to witness a zombie apocalypse and the breakdown of human society as we know it?
The film that always scared me as a kid is Candyman. Tony Todd, perfect for the role. I thought of a man with a hook. Just did untold things in my mind as a kid, and it's still creepy to this day.
Hi guys, the Swedish Critic here. So one film that really scared me when I was a kid was the original Wolfman from 1941, starring Lon Chaney Jr. When I saw that movie, I was so scared I didn't dare to go down in my basement. I didn't dare to be alone. I basically trailed my mom everywhere for a week because I was so scared. One film that really scared me recently was Paranormal Activity 3. The last 15 minutes of that movie was just so damn intense.
Hey guys, the movie that creeped me out the most was The Others. I saw it in theaters when I was about 11 and it had me on the edge of my seat the entire time. The atmosphere in this movie is incredibly spooky, creepy, sinister, just everything a great ghost movie should be. I always make a point to watch it every Halloween.
Favorite horror movie is The Ring, and I know that's really cliche, but I have not watched a scary movie since. The Ring just completely traumatized me, and to this day, if there is a well anywhere in my vicinity, oh hell no. This bitch is running as far away as fast as possible.
Well, I was 5 years old when I seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That scared me. Why? You had a dude wearing people's faces with a chainsaw coming after you and killing you, and you don't know when he's coming with it until you hear the and you're like, oh shit, he's coming.
What up guys? Now the movie that's always scared me the most is The Ring. Just the video that's in this film, the one that messes people's minds up, the black and white one, it was like all avant-garde and surreal and just creepy, didn't make any sense. It was always very scary for me. I mean, from the lady brushing her hair in the mirror to the lady jumping off the cliff to like the fingers in the box. Yeah, some creepy stuff.
Hello, Robin176 here, and when it comes to horror films, I'm a big fatty. I just stay away from them, but the one that sticks out in my mind that scared the living shit out of me when I was little, and it's all because of one creepy ass little girl with the hair in front of her face that I lost a hell of a lot of sleep, and it's The Ring.
Those are some great scary movie choices. I want to say thank you to everybody who was a part of this. You guys all rock. Definitely go check out their channels. I will put links down below in order of appearance. Check them out and subscribe. And leave me a comment or video response down below letting me know what movie scared you the most. And I hope everybody's doing well. Have a happy Halloween and go watch some scary movies.